Hi, I'm Helen Hansen. I'm a direct care worker at Home Care for Maine, a lifelong Mainer, and president of MSCA's Direct Care Workers Union, which represents over 1,500 workers at Home Care for Maine and Alpha One. You're about to watch testimony from consumers at Home Care for Maine. We've traveled this state over the past few weeks to gather this testimony. These consumers are too frail, too sick, or too scared to be here themselves. We wanted to make sure you heard their voices directly. The proposed cuts to the homemaker program devastate care to these most vulnerable citizens. These folks have lived long, productive lives and now need a little assistance in their golden years. I'll tell you how they would much rather be in their homes than in a nursing home or assisted living facility, which is where many of them will end up. I'll let them tell their stories about how these cuts will affect them, but first, let me give you some facts. Thousands of consumers in Maine depend on these services to stay in their homes and maintain their independence. Home Care for Maine alone has over 2,000 homemaker clients. There are also hundreds of dedicated workers, just like myself, who provide the highest quality care for these citizens, whose lives will also be affected by these cuts. I can tell you personally, for me, this job is not about the money. We do not get rich at it. We have no benefits. But what we do have is the knowledge that we make a difference every day in the lives of parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, and friends and neighbors who draw on these services. On behalf of those who could not be here in person, I urge you to hold the governor to his promise not to pull the safety net out from under Maine's most vulnerable citizens. Please do not cut these vital services. There has to be a better way. Thank you.
My name is Grace Davis. I'm 76 years of age, born on the 4th of July. I require help. I have had 22 operations. I had open heart surgery, double bypass, which failed. I have trouble just getting from one room to another. I need to go grocery shopping. My family is not all that attentive. This service that I get is definitely not maid service. It's service that I desperately need. I can no longer do my floors. It's very hard for me to do any cooking. It's just, if I didn't have the service that I have, I probably would wind up in the nursing home. And I've been there twice. The nurses are fine, everything is okay. I do not want to be there. My independence is what keeps me living, and I believe probably keeps everybody living. I can't imagine that you people are even considering cutting anything back on people that are even much worse than I am, which I noticed is one of the things would be Alzheimer's people, which is ridiculous. Our independence means so much to us. Doubt very much if any of you people that are out there know what poverty is. You don't have to warehouse your mother or your father or anybody that really can stay home, just needs help with floors and dishes and cooking and everything. And as it is now, we have to squeeze what we can squeeze into in a very short period of time. Not that I'm not grateful for what I get, because I am, and I'm sure there's people that need help more than what they're getting. I would also like to take time to invite the governor, somebody from the House, somebody from the Senate, to be at my house when my girl comes. It would be just good to have you follow me and see what I'm talking about, and go grocery shopping and come back, and then see if you can get in the floors, the bed making, which doesn't get made for a week, because just out of breath, as you notice probably, just from talking is very hard, and oxygen doesn't do any good. And as I don't know whether I mentioned or not, but I've had 22 operations, so there's not a whole lot left of me. But I would like to have you come on a Tuesday morning and visit me and go shopping with me, and you can see what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Alma DeRozier. I'm 68. I live at 31 Kimball Street, apartment 2F, Richmond, Maine. I don't know what I'd do without the help from Maine Care. They help me get my groceries, they help me clean, they help me with my food bank, and she can take me to the doctors. I mean, if I lose it, I'll probably end up in a nursing home because I won't be able to do things and take care of myself. So it's very important that they don't take this away. There's a lot of people waiting for help, and I think it just shouldn't be done. So please don't cut it. It's really needed. There are people that really, really need it, and I'm one of them. Excuse me, I'm just getting out of the hospital from pneumonia. I don't think I can say anything else about it except it's a very, very needed and necessary thing to have the help. And they're very cheerful, very willing, very able. So don't cut the homemaker service, please.
Miss Priscilla Lambert. I have a cerebral palsy. I'm 71, almost 71 years old. I will be that in February. I have homemaker service because I want to be living on my own for a long time. The lady that I have, her name is Lucille Perro. She comes every Monday for 2 hours. She presses the vacuum. If I have any dishes, she does that. She washes the floor and cleans the bathroom, changes my bed, and helps me hang up my clothes after it's been washed. I've been living in this building since, well, I've been living here it'll be 25 years this New Year's Eve. But I was living with my mother. My mother was living here with me. And she died November 1st, 2006, I think. And so that's what I've been doing.
How would you get by if the homemaker services went away?
It'll be hard. It would be very hard for me to I'd probably have to go in assisted living.
An assisted living.
It's hard for me to say. I would have to probably go there, but this is helping me stay here longer, and it's helping me to stay independent. So anything else?
Anything else you want to tell the legislators?
Yeah, get on the ball and do something.
Thank you.